And finally, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude January, on the day of my 28th, we're finally, and I really do mean this, we are finally up to the Black Sabbath album that people have been hyping this up ever since probably the very first day I started listening to Black Sabbath, just on YouTube in general. And that is, we're on to Volume 4. Now, I've heard a lot of people say this is the very best of Black Sabbath, which, considering the sort of things I've listened to before, like Heaven and Hell and the whole of Sabotage, it's going to be because those two are some of the absolute greatest examples of British metal that I think we're ever going to see in our lives. And this is somebody who is also a diehard Iron Maiden fan, but honestly, there are just some things that are just in a class of their own. And class is absolutely how I would describe. There's a reason why, this is probably just I bought it the moment I saw it. To sneeze. But I think that's about all the backstory I really need to give. I can't believe even after recording this video, Ozzy has been gone from us for a whole 6 months as of the making of this video. He's what can I say? He's I think he's in a much. The Prince of Darkness is taking his throne up in the sky. So with that being said, let's pay the man homage, shall we? And probably the whole of Birmingham is as well, because just before we get started, I have heard that the whole of Birmingham is they have really gone above and beyond to immortalize the memory of Ozzy Osbourne. That's always I knew there was a reason I liked Brummies. And, well, here it is. Now, technically, this is Wheels of Confusion and The Straightener, but let's see what we get, shall we? So, let's do it. Okay, yes, I can see it. We're 2 seconds into this, and already I'm beginning. There's a word that's coming to my mind, and that is. It almost sounds like something straight out of Pink Floyd. Okay, now there's Black Sabbath. Wait, hang on. Whoa, hang on. Do that again. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do one further. I'm gonna turn this baby up. And one more. It's the surprise that catches me. That whole thing, the straightener, was just to glide us out, wasn't it? Right, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was Wheels of Confusion and The Straightener, respectively, by Black Sabbath. That was honestly, that was just really, really cool. You know what? We've just started this, and I've already decided that that might just be one of my all-time favourites from Black Sabbath. I think, you know what? It bizarrely comes down to. There's something almost, and I wish that it just kind of it sounds like everybody is having a good time, and everybody is just ready to they have thrown their lot into this, and I just everything about this sounds like it just straight. Not only does it come together beautifully, not only is the transition to the straightener, quite frankly, spooky, but also for the sheer like surprise when the explosion goes off into your mind, and then I wish there was also a way to describe like just about what happens next, but I think it's also that. It gives you a little bit of a sense about where they were sort of like leading up to with things like the Writ and Symptom of the Universe. But I actually do think if this is the sign of things to come, then I really do think that they were not. Particularly the song Snowpiercer is the one that I'm sort of like really have got on the back of my mind to look forward to. But to be honest, this was awesome as well. In fact, to be honest, it wouldn't come as a surprise to me as we go through this album, possibly as we go through the rest of the year, because there's still 11 whole months of this year to go. And it did also occur to me that Ozzy would have been about the same age, about 28 by the time this came out. Possibly. I mean, I should like to think, which... That's awesome, in my opinion. But there you are. What can you do, eh? But with all that being said and done, is the rest of Volume 4 going to be nearly this badass and just... it's a triumph of style, class, and substance. No abuse. And with all that being said and done, I will see all of you guys again. Because guess what? Oh, the year has not even begun yet. Oh, no way. But I hope to see all of you throughout the rest of it. Ta-ra.